Ever wonder why some guys always have perfect hair and yours, well, not so much? Don't worry, it's not your fault. It's your haircut, really. Today we're going to be breaking down how to find the perfect cut for you. Let's fix that hair once and for all. Number 1, your face shape. Not every haircut is for everyone. Just like how every shirt fits differently, your face shape literally sets the rules. Grabbing the latest Instagram cut might seem like a good idea, but if it doesn't match your face shape, you're in for some disappointment. For example, if you've got an oval face, congratulations, you've hit the jackpot. This is the most versatile face shape, meaning you can pull off almost any style, whether you want to keep it short, medium, or long. But for guys with a round face, the goal is to add some sharp angles. You want a cut that gives your face a more defined shape. So something that adds height on top and keeps the sides tighter will do the trick. On the other hand, if you've got a square face with strong, sharp features, you want a haircut that complements that definition. Shorter, more structured styles like crew cuts or fades are perfect for highlighting that chiseled jawline. These cuts keep everything neat and sharp, just like your features. Now, if your face is longer or more rectangular, balance is key, alright? You don't want a style that exaggerates the length. So avoid super short sides or too much volume on top. Instead, go for a cut that keeps the proportions in check, like a medium style length with some texture. The goal here is balance. Too much length will only make your face appear even longer. Knowing your face shape is huge when it comes to picking the right cut. It saves you from making the classic mistake of choosing a style that might look amazing on someone else, but not on you. It's all about finding a cut that works with your natural features, not against them. Number 2, hair texture and type. Look, even if you have the perfect cut for your face, it's not going to work if your hair refuses to cooperate. Your texture, whether it's curly, straight, wavy, thick, or thin, pretty much decides whether your haircut is going to be easy breezy or a total struggle. Pick the wrong cut for your texture and you're setting yourself up for frustration big time. If your hair is fine and thin, for example, trying to rock a big voluminous style like a pompadour or a thick quiff isn't going to be your friend. You'll spend all morning loading up on products only to watch it flatten by lunchtime. Instead, go for a style that suits your natural texture, like a textured crop or a classic taper. These cuts add volume and thickness without needing a ton of product or time, keeping things simple and sharp. On the other hand, if you've got thick or curly hair, you're working with some serious volume, so why not embrace it? Trying to force it into a super sleek or straight lines is just going to result in a battle with frizz and flyaways. It's not a good look. Instead, opt for haircuts that complement your texture, like a long layered cut that shows off the natural curls or a fade that keeps things sharp but still lets the curls pop out on top. Wavy hair? You've got an in-between texture that can swing either way. If you keep it shorter, your waves will give a natural messy texture in a good way, while medium to long lengths will enhance the wave pattern, giving you that chill look. The key is going for something that suits your hair type. Trying to force a style that doesn't suit your texture will only leave you frustrated. Number 3, your lifestyle. Time for some self-reflection, guys. You spot a hairstyle you love and you want to try, but ask yourself, can you actually maintain it? Are you going to commit to styling your hair every day, or do you need something that you can just wake up and roll with? Be honest, because the right cut should fit your lifestyle, not just the look. If you're the kind of guy who enjoys spending time in front of the mirror, then by all means, go ahead and rock those high-maintenance styles, like a slick pompadour or a sharp skin fade. Keep in mind, these cuts need regular touch-ups and a daily routine with products, blow drying, and precision to stay on point. But if you're more of a low-maintenance guy, and let's be honest, most of us are, you're better off with a cut that requires minimal effort. Think classic crew cuts, textured crops, or longer style that actually looks better as it grows out. These options won't need much more than a quick comb through in the morning, saving you time and keeping the stress level low. Now the problem here is that a lot of guys see a cool high-maintenance style and think, yeah, I want that, only to realize after a week that keeping it fresh is a part-time job. So before committing, ask yourself, are you really willing to put in the time every morning to make it look good? Or would you rather have a cut that looks great and fits into your low-key routine? Number 4, consider your personality. Your haircut isn't just about looking good, it's an extension of who you are. So ask yourself, are you the clean-cut, polished type, or are you the guy who wants to make a statement every time you walk into a room? If you're that timeless classic vibe, you can't go wrong with a crew cut or a slick back. Perfect for the guys who like to keep things simple yet sharp, clean lines, low maintenance, and always looking on point. It's the kind of style that says effortless but never sloppy. But if you want the type to stand out, you can go for something a little bolder. An undercut, a textured quiff, or shaved designs show you're not afraid to take risks and want to be noticed. These cuts scream personality. Whether you're rocking a high fade with a sharp contrast or playing around with designs on the side, it's all about making your hair a part of your signature style. People will remember you and your hair before you even introduce yourself. Number 5, Barbershop Communication 101. Don't just say trim it. Look, we've all been there. You'll sit in the barber chair, casually say just a little off the top, and suddenly you're rocking a buzz cut you never asked for. Happens way too often, right? The key here, guys, is clear communication. Because if you leave it up to your barber's imagination, you're rolling the dice. And you better be okay with what you get. First off, don't be afraid to bring receipts. And by receipts, I mean pictures. Show your barber a picture of the exact style you're going for. It's way better than saying something vague like short on the sides. A photo gets everyone on the same page, so there's no guessing game. Also, get familiar with clipper guard numbers. This is a trick that's been an absolute game changer for me. Instead of saying short, ask for number 2 or number 3 on the sides if you want a close cut, maybe number 5 or 6 for a bit more length. Knowing these numbers can make a huge difference, taking you from oops, that's too short to yep, nailed it. And don't forget to talk about texture. Do you want a messy and textured or a clean and sleek look? Be specific. If you're into a messy textured look, tell them you want to keep more length on top for that. If you want a sharp clean look, let them know to go for a tighter fade or defined lines. Be clear about what you want. Saves everyone the stress. Number 6, haircut trends aren't always your friend. Here's the thing, trends are fun. I get it. But just because a cut looks sick on someone else doesn't mean it'll work for you. Blindly copying the latest viral hairstyle can be a disaster if it doesn't match your face shape, your hair texture, or personal vibe. Take Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. The guy's rocked some legendary styles over the years, but the reason they work is because they complement his face shape, hair type, and overall style. He's not just copying what's trending, he's making sure it works for him. So if you're tempted by his look, don't just go for it. Adjust the cut to fit your own features and hair type. Now look, we've even got a video breaking down Ronaldo's best cuts and how to pull them off without going full copycat, so check it out right here. You're welcome. Look, bottom line, trends are fun, but your personal style is what makes the cut really yours. So instead of chasing every new style in town, tweak it to fit and make it your own. Number 7, how often should you get a haircut? And now look, the $1 million question you've probably been thinking about, how often should you get your hair cut? Some people say every 2 weeks, while others say once a month. But here's the thing, it really all depends on your style. If you're rocking a fade or any super clean, sharp look, you're going to need a trim every 2 to 4 weeks minimum. Push it any longer and that crisp style will start to look not so crisp. Want to stay fresh? Yeah, the barber chair is going to call your name a lot. Now, if you're more of a longer hair laid back dude, you've got a bit more flexibility. Think every 6 to 8 weeks. These cuts are way more forgiving and can even look better as they grow out. But don't push it too far or you'll end up looking like shaggy and unkempt. Look, the point is, don't wait until your hair looks like it's in a before and after ad. Keeping a consistent schedule helps you maintain that sharpness and prevents you from having to start all over with a drastic cut when it's too late. Find your style sweet spot, stick to it, and you'll never have to deal with a bad hair day again. So there you have it. Guys, choosing the perfect haircut isn't rocket science, but it does take a bit of planning. Now, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know what hairstyle works best for you. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more tips and tricks to keep you looking sharp. See you in the next one.